come on, I mean, your insights have been very interesting. But before we wrap up, okay, what advice or tips can you give to the new or aspiring chief audit executives?
Yeah, to all the new leaders there, as I mentioned earlier, it is your new ground. We have a lot of platforms to communicate. All you have to do is really innovate, be sincere, because in sincerity, the trust comes in. Client can feel exactly whether you're there to help them or not, be able to communicate more often, and at the same time, be somebody that the company can really count on in terms of support, count in terms of assistance. That is where they would see how valuable IA is. There was a moment during the pandemic that internal audit, we have to step back, put all our desk in terms of wait, we need to support the organization. And part of the Bayanihan Act in Miralgo, we supported our organization. And I believe that is where IA becomes more visible, that you're not only there to audit them, but you're sincerely supporting the organization. Our advocacy for sustainability and corporate social responsibility never rests. We also have those kind of activities to showcase to the organization that we are not simply auditors, but we are also eco warriors. Okay, so I think I leave it to that. Innovate your 2.0 of yourself and don't be afraid because at the end of the day, your confidence will bring you to that ladder that you really wanted to be a chief audit executive of a big company in the future.
Yeah, so I think my advice is start with a purpose. Think about why would you like to be in this role. So, and it can drive you, it can motivate you, it can inspire that purpose. The purpose of really helping your organization, protecting your organization, and enhancing its value. It's a very motivating purpose that can help you achieve a good career as a CAE. And some tips for me, just remember CAE. C is continuous learning. So stay informed. Don't be a dinosaur, right? So it's important for us to stay ahead of what's happening, knowing what are the emerging risks, the technologies there, how it will impact the organization. So that's very important. Learn new skills. Don't stuck up with just, I'm just a financial auditor. I'm just an operations auditor. It doesn't stop you of learning new skills. Maybe you could be the best continuous auditor doing data analytics, right? You have that good skill in data analytics. And of course, A, adapt and adjust. With all of these changes, maybe you will go from one company to another. So it's very important for us to adapt. Know what the business is. Business acumen, that's very important for you to give value to the organization and try to adjust. Of course, our stakeholders, they have different expectations, different needs. What matters most to them may be different. So it's very important for us. Of course, for our team, we also need to adjust different personalities. And of course, E, engage your stakeholders properly. We have different stakeholders. Engaging them is very important, not only at the tail end of the audit. From the start, we can actually engage them. We can plan with them. Is this the right engagement objective? What could be the purpose or focus or scope area? Sometimes they would also suggest, maybe you would like to also look at this because we have like bottleneck or challenges in this area. And because of course, we're doing those engagement to help them at the end of the day. So what are their pain points? What are their challenges? So that will bring value on whatever we do. So I think that's the CAE. So continuous learning, yeah, adjust and adapt, and of course, engage your stakeholders. So those are some minimum tips that I can give you. And of course, if we can do it, I know you can also do it, right? And it's very fulfilling. So it's you can just see from Mel and JR, right? So at the end of the day, it's not really an easy job, but it gives us fulfillment and satisfaction that hey, eventually I have this legacy that I became this organization and I helped the organization grow because I have protected the organization by doing my role effectively.
To the auditors and aspiring CAEs, you are the truth bearers. Okay, so sometimes truth hurts, but the truth will set you free,
Oh.
your organization free. So that's why we have to be very prepared in our work. So it has to be always data based, so
Yeah.
fact based, because no one can challenge a fact or data.
Yeah.
Okay.
To avoid killing the messenger.
That's right. That's right. Because there is always that risk that you will be shut down as the messenger.
That's right.
So thank you so much. So you are truth bearers, internal audit managers. Okay.